Good Lord, my house is a serious mess. Like, first of all, this is, oh, whoa, hi. I don't know how to use a tripod. This is a freaking zoo over here. Poor Ryan. And then I just have all of my pet stuff out here because I got a giant cage and a reptile stack delivered yesterday. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this to put the camera on. Oh gosh. I'm gonna put it right here, the light is good. This is so professional, this is a high value production. Hit that like button and subscribe button, you won't regret it. Oh, the background looks so nice right now. Come closer. Hey guys, how's it going? Who is texting me? This is a very important video. I have important things to do. I'm always off by like one number when it comes to my code. I should turn down the music. YouTube's gonna get me for copyright. Okay, hi guys, how's it going? I hope you all are doing real well. I wanted to just film this video real quick in all honesty because it's been needing to be filmed. I've been avoiding it. I have been trying to heal a little bit on the inside because I miss that hamster so much, and I'm gonna try not to cry during this. I've done so much crying already, but I wouldn't be surprised if I started crying again. When I got him, he had this thing on his side, and basically I wasn't sure what it was, and I asked the lady at We Companions, I was like, what is this on Frito's side? Is that like is it like a birthmark or what? I had no idea that, I had read it before, but I don't know why it didn't like click with me that like it was their scent gland. All hamsters have those on the sides and they kind of look like they might be like a scab or a wound or something, but they're not. So that's what that was, but like literally, oh gosh, what was this? This was in March. January, March, April. No, this is in April. In April, I got Frito out of his cage and I noticed that he had the like a giant scab on his backside, and then he had another one forming here, and and I swear within a week he had hair loss. I tried so hard to get him into the vet. I kid you not, like over 5 veterinarians for exotic pets, trying to get Frito an appointment to figure out what this was so we can nip it in the bud as fast as possible. I'm not the type of person that like waits and looks at things and waits till it gets real bad to like take my animal to the vet. I have coverage for all of my animals. It's not a money thing. I just want my animals to be healthy. So, and I wouldn't have the animals if I couldn't afford to take them to the vet. That's just not how I do things. So fortunately, thank God for you guys and Arctic Fox, I am able to provide the best care for my animals. So thank you for that. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm so blessed to just have that luxury. So I called so many different vets to take him in. I finally found one that was an hour away. It happened to be out near my parents' house. So I took him in there, and first I called one that I had just taken my rats to, and he said, oh, what I gave the rats, give him a little bit of that. Hopefully it'll go away, because I was doing some research and he had flaky skin and stuff, so I was like, oh, it might be mites. It seems like a lot of like hamster symptoms are very similar to one another, like hair loss, scabs, flaky skin. So it's like really hard to determine exactly what it is unless you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on tests like I did. I still didn't know what it was until the very last day. So I did that for a week and it wasn't getting any better. So I found the vet that was an hour away after calling many, many vets, and it's so frustrating not to get in with the vet that you already know. They already know you. It's like just so, and they're so close to your house. It's like so frustrating. So I was just getting so upset, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go to this one that's an hour away. I'm getting agitated. My pet is obviously in pain, has scabs on him, and it's getting literally worse by the day. I can like watch it getting worse every single day. And so I was just getting frustrated that it was like Sunday and I couldn't do anything. And then, you know, so anyways, I finally took him to the one that was an hour away as soon as possible. And she wasn't really sure what it was. She thought maybe it was mites or something like that. So she did kind of like some different smears that cost a lot at the end of the day. And I didn't have pet insurance at this point. And I got it because of this actually. And so she did some smears and she said that she saw a little bit of bacteria in there. So she gave him more medicine. A week later, I brought him back in and it was definitely way worse. Like he was still running on his wheel and being totally normal and everything. And then I brought him in, he was actually like biting people. Like he was really in a lot of pain. Like it was really, really sad to see. Like he would roll over and just squeak and nobody was even touching him or doing anything. I was the only one that was able to like actually, I'm gonna cry. I can't not cry, it's so sad. Why don't I have tissues? So anyways, I was the only one that was able to like handle him without him getting too, you know, upset. And so this lady, I had already paid $600 by this point for medicine, for appointments, for exams, blah, blah, blah. She said, none of these worked. So I have a feeling it's not bacteria. I have a feeling it's not mites, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's a different test for every single thing. Like there's no one test to tell you what it is, unfortunately. I really wish that there was. So she didn't know what it was at this point. He obviously was getting progressively worse. And so, you know, she told me that she wanted to do this crazy test that was gonna take some of his muscle out and send it out to a lab to see what it was. And I was like, so you have to stitch him up and like he's already in this condition. And mind you, I didn't start with this, but Frito was about two and a half years old, and hamsters only live to 2 to 3 years old tops, like that's it. So he's already elderly when I adopted him. And I was just like, he's already old. Like, I don't want to put him through all this, but like, is it gonna work? And we don't even know that. We just were trying to figure out what it was still. So she gave me a new quote for all of these different things. And it was like over $1,100 for this. And I was just like, my husband's gonna kill me if I spend another $1,100. So what I did is I was like, you know, I appreciate everything. I'm gonna go get a second opinion. So I went to the vet in San Diego that I used to take my bunny to, that I will still be taking my bunny to because I really like them. And so it's called Avian and Exotic, in case you're looking for an exotic vet. But so I took him there, and I couldn't get in there for a couple days. So I took him in there, and he was really bad this day. Like this was the last day, and he was so bad. Like, okay, don't cry. Okay, I'm trying to keep it together. Okay, so this day he was really, really bad. Like he was in just straight up agony. Like you could tell. The vet, I really, really liked her. She spoke to me like I was a person, and she spoke to me as if I was like a family friend of hers or you know, a relative. Somebody she really, truly cared about and the animal. And that's what you hope to see in a vet. Unfortunately, you don't get that a lot of times. So she basically said hamsters hide pain really, really well. And for him to be showing and exhibiting the pain the way that he is right now, it's obvious that he's really, really in a lot of pain. She said, I've never seen anything like this. She said, you know, it could be a tumor. I think tumor and cancer are the same in hamsters. It's very common for them to have that. But she said, I can't tell for sure. It doesn't seem like it's likely that it's mites, since the medicine that I had been given didn't work. It should have killed the mites. So it seems like kind of like the scabs and things like that are secondary to whatever the underlying issue is. She said, honestly, doing a crazy test that's gonna cost you so much money is just gonna tell you whether it's a tumor or cancer or not. And then B, I removed a tumor from a hamster a week ago, and a week later, or 2 weeks ago, and a week later it came back twice as big. So she was like, so you can spend all this money and put this animal through this, and you still probably, as old as he is, it's, you know, it's likely that he's going to pass away from this no matter what. Like, so you can either put him through all that or put him to sleep. So I had to like make the decision right then and there. Okay, I'm gonna lose it again. I really thought I was gonna be able to keep it together. So right then and there, I had to say goodbye to Frito and, you know, make the decision to not do all the tests and everything on him, and it was really sad. And so sadly, that was it. That was the end of the road. I gave him the best life that I could in the time that I had. And it was really sad because I had a giant like 4-foot cage being built for him, and he didn't get to enjoy it ever. So since then I've actually adopted 2 hamsters because I was not wasting any time. I was like, hamsters are such a cool pet. You know, so anyways, back to where we were at. So I signed the papers and, you know, said goodbye to Frito. And I posted the last picture of him that I ever took on Twitter and everything. And there's something in my eye now. I don't even have any animals near me. So she, sadly, I feel bad about this, but I couldn't be in the room when they were doing this. I didn't want to remember him like lying on a table lifeless. So I couldn't be there. And I feel bad about it, but so they give them the gas before they euthanize them to relax them and put them out. And she said once she did that she saw a giant tumor on his stomach. So she came in and told me that because I was just gonna have put him to sleep not really knowing what it was. So as soon as he, you know, was out, she came in and said, there's actually a giant tumor on his stomach, and now that he's not moving around, he's just laying there, I can actually see it. So that made me feel a lot better knowing that like we knew what it was, and knowing that at that age, there's really nothing you can do for a tumor, and she had just said she removed one and it didn't work. So sadly, I had to say goodbye to Frito. And it's been really hard. When I was in there, when I was in Week Companions adopting 2 new hamsters, I like burst out crying. And I was like, sorry, I'm not trying to make a scene. So I did adopt 2 new hamsters. I absolutely love hamsters. I had no idea how much I loved hamsters until Frito came along. And just, I love that little hamster so much. So I didn't want to waste any more time. I got 2 more hamsters and I felt bad that I didn't wait long enough, but it was like, why am I gonna waste time? Like, I enjoyed Frito so much. I might as well have that again in my life. Like, I'm not gonna like, you know, punish myself. So I have a really cute little picture of Frito and I'll show it to you right now. I just put it up in my room. So I did adopt 2 new hamsters. I absolutely love hamsters. I had no idea how much I loved hamsters until Frito came along. And just, I love that little hamster so much. So I didn't want to waste any more time. I got 2 more hamsters and I felt bad that I didn't wait long enough, but it was like, why am I gonna waste time? Like, I enjoyed Frito so much. I might as well have that again in my life. Like, I'm not gonna like, you know, punish myself. So I have a really cute little picture of Frito and I'll show it to you right now. I just put it up in my room. I also got a little necklace made with some of his ashes. I swear there's probably like just a teaspoon. He was such a little thing. And I'm supposed to go pick up that box and his like all of his stuff hopefully soon. He got picked up a while ago. So anyways, that's Frito's story. I'm sorry I was like crying through the whole thing. Actually, I'm not really sorry. It's what happens, you know. You love your pets and it's hard to see them go. You guys were so supportive on Twitter. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry again. You guys were so supportive, so thank you so much for that. Like, you guys are so sweet. Like, I have the most thoughtful like group of friends online like ever. Like, you guys are so thoughtful and so sweet, and you seriously like make my days so much better, so thank you. So I just got this made and we've got Frito right here. How cute is this though? These just stick on the wall and I've got like a lot of my pets on here. We have a lot missing now that I've got like 14. But I just wanted to show you guys Frito's little picture up here because it's so freaking cute. I usually say thumbs this video up if you like this type of video, but I'm definitely not gonna say that today because I hope that I don't have to make a video like this anytime again soon. I really hope not. So thanks for watching and thank you so much for your love and support. And I'm trying to make my new posting schedule Mondays and Saturdays for this pet channel, and then for my beauty channel Wednesdays and Fridays, so that kind of everything's a little scattered throughout the week and there's like more going up for you guys. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. We will see you in the next video. Bye guys.